Okay, friends, so it's L week, L for Miss Light, and this week we're going to be doing our sort in our Smartbook. So you know what you're going to need. You're going to need glue, scissors, crayons, pencil, your Smartbook, Miss O's are blue, Miss Light's are red, and you're going to need page 155 from your Turn workbook. And it has all these pictures that we're gonna sort if they start with L or not L. So pause the video if you need to, go get all your supplies out, and then meet me back here. All right, step one is scribble. I love scribbling. So make sure you keep the side that has the piano on it, put that down, and scribble the side that has the baby. Aw, I like babies. Scribble the side with the baby though, because we're not using the baby side today. That's the B side. We don't need to do B. We did B already. All right, when you've got it scribbled, then the next step is to sort. So you're going to sort these pictures, whether they start with L or not L. So let me just tell you what the pictures are. If they start with L, you're going to write an uppercase L and a lowercase L.
Do not forget to label them. Some of you are turning in without any labels.
Yes, please label each picture. If they don't start with L, you can cross them off, but you can still label them with what letter they start with. So here's what your pictures are. Piano, label it or cross it out. Label it with L or cross it out. Piano. The next picture is a ladder. Ladder. The next picture is a lion. Label it or cross it out, each one. The next picture is a lemon. Then we have a baseball. Label it or cross it out. Then we have a lid. See, the arrow is pointing to the lid, not a jar, but a lid. So make sure you label it or cross it out. A lamp, a lock, and an alligator. So I want you to label them all. Don't just leave them, you have to label them first, okay? So pause the video if you need to, get them all labeled, and then come back. Step 3 is always to cut, and we have gotten really good at cutting. We want you to remember to cut them the fast way. It's much easier and you have less scraps. So cut all the way around and cut them apart. After you cut, it's time to get our Smartbook ready. So I know you guys know this because we've been doing it so many weeks now, over 100 days of school, but you're gonna find the next blank page, and I found it so fast because my bookmark is right there. Don't just open to any page. This was my next, this is where I was working last time. I'm gonna move my bookmark, and I'm just turning one page, and I'm ready. There's my page. We need to label. Hey, label starts with L. We need to label it with an uppercase L and a lowercase L. Uppercase L, lowercase L. We have 2 column notes. But this side is the not L side, so cross it out. Once you have it labeled, your avid 2 column notes, you're ready to sort. So you're gonna take each picture that you cut apart. I'm not doing it because you are the workers this time. You can do this. You're gonna put the papers on your notebook if they start with L or if they don't start with L. Then time for gluing. Don't glue until you've sorted them. And remember, when you glue, don't glue on your notebook. So far we've been doing a good job of not sticking our pages together. So glue off the notebook. And then my challenge this week for you is when you're all done, I've been seeing some of you really make your Smartbook look smart. So I want you to make sure in color. I want you to make sure and you can label the things that don't start with L, what letter they start with. You can write the words the sounds you hear in the words and label the whole picture with the word. And then here's a big challenge. At the bottom, you can pick one of the pictures to write a sentence about with an uppercase letter, spaces, and an end mark. Because we're getting so smart, we gotta use our brains. So we want to see your great Smartbook work today. When you're all done, take a picture, put it in your Seesaw folder. Okay, so it's a new challenge today. What we are going to do is we are going to compare and contrast. So for today's raffle, if you want to get your name in the raffle, you need to look at these two pictures. I'm going to put them right after my video. Look at these two pictures. Look closely. And I want you to tell me one thing that is the same about these two pictures, which is compare, or one thing that is different. And then send us a video or send us a message and tell us, what did you find that's the same or different?